All or nothing thinking, black and white thinking. If I'm not perfect, I'm a failure. If I make a mistake, it means I'm worthless. This kind of thinking turns everything into extremes. You either see yourself as entirely good or entirely bad, with no middle ground. But real people and real lives are messy and full of gray areas. No one is all one thing. Mental filtering. I only remember the times I failed or hurt people. That's who I am. This happens when your brain filters out positive experiences and focuses only on the negative. Even if 9 things go well, your mind latches onto the one thing that didn't, distorting your self-image. Disqualifying the positive. That compliment doesn't count, they were just being nice. Sure, I did that right, but it was a fluke. This distortion invalidates any evidence that contradicts negative beliefs about yourself. You can't let yourself feel good or accept credit because you think you don't deserve it. Fortune-telling and fatalism. My life will always be like this. I was meant to suffer. I'm cursed. This is when you predict a negative future as if it's fact, often rooted in trauma or prolonged hardship. It also shows up in thoughts about destiny or karma, believing you're fated to be unhappy because of something you are or did. Emotional reasoning. I feel worthless, so I must be worthless. This is when feelings are mistaken for facts. But emotions, especially painful ones, aren't reliable proof. They're real, and they matter, but they don't define truth. You can feel like a bad person without being one. Labeling and mislabeling. I'm a loser. I'm broken. This distortion assigns global, negative labels to yourself based on specific behaviors or moments. You turn a single mistake, or even a pattern, into a definition of your entire being. Personalization and blame. Everything bad is my fault. If people hurt me, it's because I deserve it. Here, you assume too much responsibility for pain. Yours and others. This can stem from early life experiences where you were blamed or neglected. It keeps you locked in self-punishment. Heaven's reward fallacy. If I suffer enough, eventually I'll be happy. I don't deserve peace until I've paid my dues. This is the belief that life works on a strict moral scorecard, and that your pain is justified, even necessary, until you've atoned. But life doesn't work that way. You don't earn happiness by suffering, you deserve happiness because you're human. What these patterns often hide. These thoughts often develop from childhood trauma or emotional neglect. Living with shame or guilt, even from things outside your control. Cultural or religious messages that distort worth. Depression or anxiety, which can hijack your inner voice.